You know what I don't understand? I'm a truck driver. I drive a truck. On the other day, I was on a truck driving, some guy gets on the CB because there was a Mexican picking up aluminum cans. They said, look at that guy, pobrecito, he's struggling to survive. We went 10 miles down the same damn highway and we seen a white man doing the same thing. They said, by golly, look at him, he's recycling. What the heck? What? What? No, check this out. You catch a Mexican stealing, he's a thief. You catch a white man stealing, it's misappropriation of funds. What? What? No, you got two Mexicans out deer hunting, one accidentally shoots the other, it's attempted murder. You got two white men hunting, one shoots the other one in the face with a shotgun, and they call it a hunting accident. Ah, Vice President, he shot the guy's wearing a vest in the face. What kind of stuff is that? I don't know. Anybody want a patch? Any of the bottles empty right there? Yes, can I have that? You know, the other day I was on that Ancestry.com, you know how you try to find your family and stuff? I got in there and I was checking it out, I was getting it all excited, and about 3 branches were broke, and I'm like, oh shit. But I wasn't scared. I found out that my dad's oldest brother became a highway patrolman in the state of New Mexico, the first highway patrolman. Took a correspondence course, became a highway patrolman. Very first recce he had seen, he pulled up to, it was awful, people dead, body parts everywhere. He writes down, look at that. Leg in ditch. Leginditch. Good line. Arm in ditch. Arminditch. Oh, Diosito Santo, my God. Head on highway. Headonhighway. Head on highway. Headonhy. Head in the ditch. Head. My people, huh? How many people remember what an orderly and a candy striper was at the hospital way back when? You guys remember that? I used to be an orderly in a hospital. That's what they call it. Orale, orale, come and clean up the caca, come and kick it. No, that's not the same. I found this out about 5 days after it happened. There was a lady, she was in a coma. When you're in a coma, they have to massage your muscles. Sometimes by hand or hand vibrator to keep them strong, right? On this particular day, they were using a hand vibrator. Got to her calves, her thighs, around her, vagina. Her tantaran, well anyway. And she moved, she shook. So the therapist told the doctor, we were massaging Miss Sanders, we got to her calves, her thighs, around her private, and she shook. They called the husband and said, Mr. Sanders, we were massaging your wife. You got her calves, her thighs around her vagina, and she shook. Now we think that oral sex might bring her back. Hey, stranger things have happened. They give him about 20 minutes, and after he comes out, oh my God, oh my God. Mr. Sanders, what's wrong? Oh my God, I don't know. Mr. Sanders, what's wrong? I don't know, I think she's dead. What do you mean think she's dead? I don't know, I think she choked. I don't know. I didn't do it, I heard about it, okay? Can't tell you nothing. How many people have bought a brand new car lately? Anybody? Can you tell me what OAC means? It said, brand new cars, OAC, so I went to buy a car and they wouldn't sell it to me. I'm like, orale, you said OAC. Unapproved credit, I thought it meant orale, all Chicanos, orale. I'm getting an attorney. That's false advertising. Oh, and if that ain't enough, I'm suing Walmart. I need an attorney, I need a good attorney. I applied for a part-time job. They wanted to put me as a door greeter. I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm better than that. So they put me as a stalker. Hey, I can do that. 7 days later, they found me in the ladies' dressing room, and they fired me. And I'm like, orale, bro, I've been stalking her for 2 months. Now y'all are paying me and you're gonna fire me? What? Hey, I got a case, right? They said, stalker, and I'm getting paid for it. Do I have a case? Thanks again for your support. I feel bad using this paper, but I had to write some stuff down. Hey, can you imagine if Forrest Gump was a Mexican? Huh? Yeah, Forrest Gump was a Mexican. He said, my mama said, Johnny, you're a puta, Johnny. You give your taco everywhere, Johnny. My mama gave her taco away, but it was for my education. I was running and running and running, and you were screwing and screwing, and you're a puta, Johnny. My mama said life is like a can of jalapenos. You don't know which one's gonna burn your ass. And that's all I got to say about that. Before I go, I've got to tell you what happened to me last night. Me and Goldie, we left and everything, and I went on my car like that. This ruka pulled up next to me, flashing me, and this is my last story. I was in my car, you know how we are, we'll screw up a good car. So I parked my car and I jumped in with hers, and we were like, what are they? Have you ever done something about the time you do it, you're like, oh no. I went with her and we went to a gated community called Bishop Hills. The gates closed and I'm like, oh no. So we walked into her house. Her house was huge. Walked into the foyer. You know what a foyer is? The hall. At the end of a hall, there was an 8-man tub. We turned left like that, went to her bedroom. Her bedroom was probably the size of this little room right here. She said, I'll be right back. Make yourself a drink and snook around. So she went and up like that, and I was looking, she had this big old bed with a canopy over it, big old huge bed, beautiful. And I was looking at it like that, and I was like, oh no. There were handcuffs on each corner. She came out, and she had nothing on but a little string bikini. I said, hey. She says, I want you. I'll pay for it. This lady dropped 5 $100 bills on the dresser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said, I seen them handcuffs. I'm not doing that. She said, you know what? You don't have to, I will. She takes off the rest of her clothes, jumps on the bed, click, 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 click. She's hanging there like that. Nothing on but a smile, no? She says, come here, you jalapeno. Come here, you Mexican jalapeno. She said, do it. Go ahead, do it. Do what comes natural. Just do what comes natural. So I robbed her, bro. I robbed her. I got the $500. I stole her car. Last time I seen her, she was hanging around. Any ladies want to buy a lady's Rolex? Hey, that's my time to call me Wolfman.